Today I want to discuss this accessory shown in the video, which I highly recommend, an onboard diagnostics scanner, because it's really like the easiest trick to diagnose faults in your vehicle. And so you don't get scammed. Why do I say don't get scammed? Many mechanics get upset when I discuss scams, though many are very honest and honorable. But are there really auto shops where they can actually take you for a fool? And when it comes to getting a diagnosis, if you're not well informed, and this gives you really good information, maybe not so you can fix it yourself. And definitely, I recommend that you take it to a specialized shop, to a person, a professional mechanic, to get it repaired. But you'll have information. It's very important. I think information is really valuable. And this Foxwell device, the AutoMaster Pro, which is a really good scanner, I'm going to talk to you about the functions it has because it's very easy to use. Welcome. Subscribe. The Foxwell scanner is very easy to use. You just have to plug the connection cable into the onboard diagnostics port of this 2020 Honda Accord. We put it down there, and then you push it in a little bit. This should turn on. And then you'll see that Foxwell is powered up, and you'll start to see the main screen with all the available options. And now, to start scanning, we simply turn on the vehicle. I'll explain how it works with a real-life example using this Honda Accord. Subscribe. And very important before we start, the diagnosis is that once you connect it and start the vehicle, you need to detect the vehicle identification number, meaning you have to enter your vehicle's identification data, which is called the vehicle identification number. For the 2020 Honda Accord, it identified it automatically using its automatic vehicle identification feature, or manual, where you enter all the numbers and codes yourself. Once done, you proceed to scan. The main functions that this NT604 Elite has, well, it's going to analyze the four most important systems of the vehicle: the engine, the transmission, the ABS system, and the airbag system or supplemental restraint system. And let's take a look here. It also has standard onboard diagnostics, two features such as reading and clearing error codes and viewing real-time data. And it also checks if your car is ready to pass the emissions test. And the interface isn't touch. I mean, you have to operate it with these buttons, but it's pretty easy, right? Let's go in here. For example, the battery test lets you check voltage in real time. To the diagnostics section. Since this is an Asian car, we look for the brand, Honda. There you can see all or several of the brands it has. This is what I mentioned about using the Smart Vehicle Identification Number or manual selection to enter the identification number. Let's go to the onboard diagnostics. To auto scanner section for an automatic scan. It's searching for it. Let's give it a little time, but it's establishing the connection, let's say. No codes found. Let's look at real-time data. Very important. It displays in your language, like Spanish, and lets you choose other languages. It gives you the status of the fuel system. Well, everything you need there, let's say, related to each of the searches you're doing. These are the real-time data. You can also do the battery test. Well, there you can see the voltage in real time. Let's do the auto scan. Codes found? I haven't found any here. In this case, I haven't found any codes in the vehicle. It seems to be in optimal condition. Real-time data, it's reading them there. If you select all the data, it gives you all the real-time data. You can save them, and it can send you a report. Let's examine the control modules, starting with the first one. Here it is, please, EQ information. Let's check it there. It shows you the vehicle identification number. Okay, let's enter it. Red codes, system. Okay, no faults found. No faults have been found here. For this Honda Accord, it means optimal condition. Here we have custom lists. Throttle position sensor. Let's select the throttle position sensor. Here it gives you the live data. Percentage, speed. Obviously, we're stopped, so it doesn't show any speed data. Another key function of inspection, entrance, and maintenance preparation is inspection, entrance, and maintenance, to see if your vehicle is ready to pass the emissions test, since the data was erased. It can tell you if it has any misfire monitoring, fuel system monitoring, comprehensive component monitoring, catalyst monitoring, heated catalyst monitoring, evaporative system monitoring. This is crucial for passing the emissions test, a common practice in many Latin American countries. Here in the United States, it was done for a while, but later it was no longer necessary. At least here in Florida, it isn't. And there you have it. But I'm going to tell you about another feature that the Foxwell scanner has. But before that, if you're enjoying the video, give it a like, it doesn't cost you anything, and also subscribe to the channel. Along with today's accessory review, I have more accessories, additional reviews, video rankings, test drives, and exclusive events. Like and welcome to the Freedy Car Power 360 community. I truly appreciate it. Let's continue. This is how it arrives at your home, impeccably presented. Look at the case. Here we're going to remove this part of the cardboard. See how nice that case looks. And inside the case, here we start to see how the interior presentation looks. Here it comes with its Foxwell instructions, very nicely presented here. We also have the scanner, which I've already told you about. It comes with its cable, let's say, the connector for your vehicle's onboard diagnostics port, and it comes with its charger for the scanner's battery. It also has the QR code for warranties. And another feature I love is that some scanners charge for warranties. Did they switch you to a monthly payment model for updates? All of that, well, not in this one. The updates, here you can see it. Updates are free for life. You also have the option to connect via Wi-Fi. You can give it Wi-Fi with a phone or mobile device. If you're in your garage at home, connect to your home's Wi-Fi whenever needed. This question mark, for example, if an error code appears, you click here to search this question mark and it will give you information about what's happening with that specific error. Connecting to... And here, as you can see, you can update by brand. You can, let's say, remove the brands you're not interested in. I mean, I'm not interested in GMC, I'm only interested in Honda. I leave that one checked and that's the one I'm going to update. Of course, if you're a mechanic, if you're going to use this as part of your job, then yes, you're going to have to. I mean, you can keep the updates for all these brands. All the ones you want. Now, it's not perfect, it has some limitations. It doesn't have functions like coding new modules or resetting complex ABS systems or the tire pressure monitor. But for personal or semi-professional use, it's more than enough. This really is more than enough for a lot of people. Now, I know you're going to ask me if it works with my Chevrolet Cavalier from '87s. No, they weren't compatible with this device because they didn't have an onboard diagnostics port. It works with vehicles from most brands, from 1996 up to today. So that's an important clarification that it's a vehicle, it has error codes, you'll be able to see what's failing. You can clear the check engine light, that annoying warning we often can't identify. If you fix the problem, just reset or delete that code. You can also view real-time data as I showed you, engine temperature, revolutions per minute, fuel pressure, or even check the battery voltage like I've shown you to know if the electrical system is okay. And if you don't know what a code means, the Foxwell explains it to you on the screen without having to look it up on the internet. That's why I was telling you that the little question mark button. It takes you through the internet connection, which you should already have. To more information about that particular code, this is going to save you a lot of money and headaches. I mean, no more made-up diagnoses, no more "we'll change this part just in case." You can see for yourself what's wrong and check if the problem was solved. And have total control over your vehicle. More than total control, I'd say good information. That's what the recommendation for the right accessory is about. Like these, it's very easy to use with a large clear screen, simple menu, and support for Spanish. Take a look at that description. For now, that's all. Check out more videos on my channel. If you liked this one, you'll enjoy the others too. I have accessories, tests, rankings, and vehicle reviews on my channel. That's all for now. I send you a big hug, and I'll see you in the next video.